guys, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I thought it would be so much fun to try and narrow down 13 Taylor songs for Valentine's Day. Now, the way I did this is all Taylor's version. I only did the albums that Taylor owns, so 13 songs off those was really hard trying to narrow it down, but in Swiftie spirit, we had to pick 13 or we'd be sitting here all day. So I decided to only pick 13 and I tried to go like off vault tracks in particular because like they're newer to us, and I've done like an ultimate Taylor Valentine's Day playlist before, so I thought I'll try to like narrow it down even farther, like from the vault tracks and like definitely like of course Midnights and like other, you know, albums, but if there was a re-recorded album I tried to pick from the vault. Okay, if you guys catch my drift, it was very hard to pick 13 songs. So we're just gonna hit play and then I'm gonna tell you why I picked each song. So the first one that I put on this playlist was Cowboy Like Me. Now, I picked this song because number one, Taylor's voice just sounds so romantic and so slow, and like you're having like a slow dance. That's just what the vibes are giving me for this song. And I think this is one of Taylor's most romantic songs. Like I said what I said, like if you really dive into the lyrics, like I think this is such a beautiful song and it just gives me romance. So I did put Cowboy Like Me on here. What is next? I just hit shuffle. Oh my god. Come on. Literally. Okay. Obviously, The Lakes. Okay. The Lakes is the bonus track off Folklore, and let me tell you, I think this is such a beautiful song. The instrumental, the lyrics, everything about this song just screams like, oh my god, romance. Like it is just so romantic how you're with somebody but you want that peace in your life, but you're not willing to have that peace and escape from your life without that person. You're like, hey, like if we're escaping somewhere, if we're going and we're going to, you know, be in a cabin or, you know, go on a different adventure, I'm not going without you, and like I'm sat here with you and my life is with you. And I just think it's so beautiful how this song is written, and I think it is by far one of Taylor's like most romantic songs. Like this is one of those songs I see in my head. This is one of those songs like I can see it. I can see Taylor like, you know, in the wisteria that's growing over her feet, and like them both just like throwing away their phones and being like, none of the world matters except us. Like, oh my god, yes, that absolutely had to be on the playlist. Oh, every time I hear Slut by Taylor Swift, I just think this is the dreamiest song I have ever freaking heard. When I heard the song, it immediately went to my Stan song playlist. We all, like, I love all of Taylor's music. Do not get me wrong in any regard. Okay, there's not one Taylor Swift song I do not like. However, there are just certain songs that you hear and you're like, oh my god, like, this is absolutely one of my Stan songs. Everybody has them. And Slut is definitely one of mine. Like, I love how dreamy it is. And this song just gives me like, I don't care what you're saying, like I'm gonna go on that date, I'm gonna be me, and it just gives me like, oh my god, like it doesn't matter. Like, you know, maybe you're getting ready for a date and you're putting on your lip gloss and you're like, you know, it might be worth it for once. Whatever they're gonna say about me, maybe it's worth it this time. Like I am obsessed with Taylor's voice in this song. I could sit here and give you a MLA formatted essay on why I love Slut by Taylor Swift. Like I speechless, absolutely speechless. Yes, this one just is like so romantic sounding, and like the instrumental itself is so romantic sounding to me, but like, oh my gosh, when I heard like that there was a song called Slut on 1989 Taylor's version, I was like, I don't know what to expect. This could either go like Blank Space style, or this could go like very like, you know, soft. And it was soft, and I was like, oh my god. Anyways, love it with my entire being. Oh my god. How'd you turn it right around? I'm sorry. I love Labyrinth. I adore Labyrinth so much. Like, oh my god. Like, I just acted like I heard that for the first time of my whole life. I can tell you that is not true, but Taylor's music is just so freaking good. Anyways, okay. Labyrinth is number 4 on this list, because we're not on this list because I did shuffle it. But the 4th one that came up, if you will. Labyrinth is so, again, I love her voice in this, but like her, the emotions, the way you can hear her emotions singing this is just like the most beautiful thing to me. Like, you can hear her going, uh-oh, I'm falling in love. Like, you can hear her going, like that first, uh-oh, I'm feeling myself. Like, oh. And then you're like, she's like, oh no. And the way she says, oh no, is like, oh no. I'm letting somebody else have my heart again. Like, I'm falling in love. Like, oh no. Like, there's like that little bit of like, should I let this person have my heart? Should I let them, you know, should I get to that level again because I've been broken before? Like, oh no. Like, the way you can hear her emotions will forever make me spiral, scream, cry. Every emotion. I think that this is so beautiful. And then it goes into, I thought the plane was going down. Like, I had doubts. I didn't see this for myself. You know, all those emotions. But how'd you turn it right around? Oh my god. Like, oh. And like lyrics like, you would break your back to make me fake a smile. Like, this person would do anything for you. Oh my god. And the way she was smiling when she sang this on the Eras tour, just like, will make me smile. Will make me smile. I had to put Foolish One on this playlist because, you know, not everybody has, you know, oh, a Valentine and we're so in love. Like, sometimes Valentine's Day is like, well, is he gonna text me? Is this person gonna text me and ask me if we'd like to be Valentine's Day or not? Like, am I gonna get a Valentine's Day last minute, hey, would you like to be my Valentine today last text? No. He or she is not gonna come around. And like, Taylor is the big sister in this song, okay? Like, Taylor just said, hey, I'm your big sister, and like, yeah, don't sit around waiting because it's not very likely that this person that you are desiring to text you is going to text you. So, I think this one I had to add on the playlist because, like I said, everybody is not, oh, would you like to go to dinner tonight and have like a romantic Valentine's Day? Like, sometimes we're pining and we're waiting for a certain text message and we're just waiting, and it doesn't ever come. So, yes, I had to include that for my Swifties that are like waiting for that text message, and Taylor really said, hey, I'm gonna big sister you real quick. I'm gonna tell you something. It's not very likely. And you know what? I respect her honesty. I needed to hear it. Okay, then we have, next up I have Willow on this playlist because I think this also just sounds so like, the vibes are just there. The vibes are just, if you're in a romantic relationship or not, I think the song is just like one of those songs that just like, just has the vibes, and it just fits the Valentine's Day vibe, okay? This one's so obvious. Like, need I say more? Okay, Invisible String, obviously. Now, you know what I have to say? I have to say, romancing your life does not have to be about just a romantic partner. Romancing your life can be about, you know, maybe the friends you've met or things in your life that have connected you to certain things, or everybody has their invisible strings. Like, Valentine's Day is a day of love. It's not just a day of, oh, I have a boyfriend, I have a girlfriend, you know, whatever it may be. Like, Valentine's Day is about love. And so, yes, but Invisible String is so, oh my god, like, it's just so sweet and soft, and like thinking about all the things that like connect you to a person. And hey, we didn't know it then, but like, you know, these things connected us together, and we had no idea until we budded this love for each other. And it's just so, oh my god, like, Invisible String is just the epitome of love. Paper Rings, a bop. Are you kidding me? Like, it's just so cutesy. It's adorable. It's so upbeat. It's like it's just like a breath of fresh air. When this song comes on, I'm like, this song is just such a breath of fresh air, and it's just so sweet. Like, I hate accidents except when we went from friends to this. Like, this is such like a dancing around, celebrating the day of love song. And so yes, it had to be on this playlist. I feel like some of these are just so self-explanatory. Like, do I need to say anything? Lavender freaking Haze. Lavender Haze had to go on this. You just want to stay in that sense of love. I just want to stay in that Lavender Haze. My shirt says it too. You just want to stay in that sense of euphoria, and you don't ever want to lose that feeling of love. And oh my god, I know I keep saying it, but like the vibes of this song, like, it's just like, I want to stay here, like, and I just want to be in this moment. Like, oh my god, I'm obsessed with Lavender Haze. We know this, but like, I just wanted to tell you guys again, like, I will bring up Lavender Haze every single second I can. So yes, I did put it on this playlist. Oh, now you guys know, this is another song that I will bring up every single chance I get. This song is beautiful for any occasion. Okay, I put this on my fall playlist. I put this on my spring playlist. I would put this on Wow, I'm Getting Tomorrow playlist. I'd like to romance my life. Like, any playlist that I have, this song is going to be on it, because when I tell you, the song is like the sweetest thing that I've ever heard. And I passionately have loved Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Like, Dancing with Our Hands Tied became my favorite freaking Taylor Swift song from the moment I heard Reputation for the first time. The moment I heard that song for the first time, I'm like, this is my #1 Taylor Swift song. When this song came out, I had never felt like Dancing with Our Hands Tied had a run for its money. Again, all of Taylor's songs I love, but they're just special ones. And Timeless and Dancing with Our Hands Tied, they fight constantly in my head for #1 all the time. Like, they are constantly at battle. Okay, Timeless is the sweetest song that I have ever heard, and it's such a visual song. Okay, like, I can see it. Something in my head said stop, so I walked in. Down the block there's an antique shop, and something in my head said stop, so I walked in. Like, when I think of that lyric, I don't just think of a physical antique shop. Okay, like, I don't, well, I do, because I'm a visual person, but also that antique shop could be, okay, I've messed up in love before, or I've been in a relationship that was way toxic for me, and it's hard for me to, you know, bounce back or whatever. But that antique shop could also be a person, and you give that person a chance, and then it also becomes the most beautiful love story that you've ever had. And so I think it's really, really sweet how it can be a physical antique shop, and you can like physically see Taylor like in your head looking at all these beautiful things that time forgot, as she says. And I think it's just, oh my god, like, I could sit here and make a whole video why this song is just like, I think it's the most Taylor Swift song that Taylor Swift has ever written. And what I mean by that is, like, she's such like a hopeless romantic, and I think it's the most visual song. And that's another reason why I love, like, if this was a movie, because I can visually just like see it in my head. But this one is like, no matter what time in life I met you, if we were in the 1950s, I still would have fell in love with you. If, you know, we were, you know, I was waiting for you to come home from the military, I still would have fell in love with you. Like, no matter the circumstances, it would have been us. Like, oh, like, I just love Run so much. Like, you're just running away with your person. Nothing else matters in that moment but you two. Self-explanatory. Okay. Listen, I have to admit, I had 12 songs on this playlist, and then there were a couple other songs I had in mind. So I told Emma, I said, okay, I need you to pick one for me. And she said, Rachel, if you don't have Lover on this, like, it would not feel right for this video. So I said, you're right. So you're building a life with somebody, you're making your own rules in your relationship, and you're like, I can leave the Christmas lights up till January if I want to, because this is our place. We make the rules in our relationship, and it's just, oh, come on, like, it's Lover. Like, oh my God. Okay, next up is Paris. I had to put Paris on this playlist because, no, I didn't see the gossip. I didn't see the news because I was with my person. We were somewhere else, like, physically, maybe in Paris, or maybe we were just off doing our own thing, and we said, I don't care what is going on in the world. It's just us. Like, I don't care about the gossip, and I just want to hold on to this feeling of love with my person. And like, whoa, my God, like, I think the songs that, like, take you, where Taylor's like, I'm being taken away from, you know, everything in the world that's saying, you know, negative things, or just, like, things in general. Like, I'm not here to have the gossip. Like, I'm just here, like, I just want to scream it from the rooftops that I'm in love. And, like, again, it can just be, like, I'm just in a place of euphoria, and nobody's going to, you know, get into that. And, like, romance is not dead if you keep it just yours. Like, oh. And one of my favorite lyrics is, sit quiet by myself in the shade, and not the kind that's thrown, I mean the kind under where a tree has grown. Like, oh my God, like, that is such a good lyric. I mean, not the kind that's thrown, I mean the kind under where a tree has grown. Oh! Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, that is just so, oh my God. Like, oh my God. Taylor Swift, queen of everything. Queen of every emotion. But yeah, you guys, those were the 13 songs that I picked out for your Valentine's Day, and there's so many others that I could have added, trust me. And like I said, I tried to not include, like, you know, just Fearless, Red, Speak Now, and 1989. I tried to pick from the vault because those are newer for the 13 songs, so I tried to, like, narrow it down even more because it is difficult. Like, Taylor has so many of those romantic songs that just, like, pull at your heart, and Taylor also has those songs that, like, knock some sense into you, right? So, like, that's why I put Foolish One on there, because I was like, you know what? Us girlies, us Swifties need to hear that. So, anyways, you guys, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. This was really fun. And yeah, you guys, I hope this video entertained you in some way, and I hope you have a beautiful Valentine's Day, no matter if you are with a partner or if you are by yourself. You can be your own Valentine's. No matter if you are by yourself, you don't have to make that sad. I think being alone and getting to know and love yourself is so beautiful. And be your own Valentine. Spoil yourself. Self-care is so important. And tell your friends you love them. Tell your family you love them. Like, it's just a day of love. So, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this video entertains you in some way. And I sincerely hope I see you, yes you, in the next one. Bye guys.